Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Hood Oracle, aka Karmic's Worst Nightmare, aka the Ace Up Your Sleeve. I wanted to talk about some dreams I've been having. I feel like there is an external entity that's sending me these dreams. Okay, now I'm not talking about the ones that are sent to my mom that she tells me about, and I in turn tell you about. Those are completely different. Um, I'm talking about some very personal dreams I've been having about my masculine, and every time I have the dream, they're increasingly negative. Okay, so while there's no overcast to the dream anymore, there's no gray overcast to the dream anymore. That's a trick because what's happening in the dreams is that each of these dreams portray my DM in a very negative light. Okay, now I know this is not coming from source. It's not coming from God. Okay, because God knows the truth of the twins. Okay, and I don't want to get into personal details as to what happened in the dreams, just suffice it to say that every dream I've had about my masculine for the past couple of nights have been negative. Okay. And I know somebody is sending this to me. I know that the entity is female. Okay. Whether directly or as a help. Now, there's another entity that could be sending these dreams. It could be an ex of mine that is not liking the fact that I speak of my masculine in such glowing terms and is a bit jealous. I am getting a very specific face as to who this ex entity is. Um, I feel it's somebody that was invested once upon a time and realizes the mistake they made in letting me go, whether they are consciously aware of it or not. Not realizing that ship has sailed. I've made a video on this already, okay? But I feel like this individual is basically sending me these negative dreams about my DM. They always paint him in a negative light. They always paint him in a light of, like a he ain't shit type of light, which that's not the case, all right? And I feel like this person is basically challenging my DM for re-entry into my life. Okay, I've talked about this before, and I feel like it's happening again because I just pulled cards on this situation, and I know I'm very close to the situation. This involves me, but like I did in that other video, I'm going to be letting you know the cards that I pulled, some details that I can share about this very personal dream. And just suffice it to say, his number disappeared from my phone, and that's not the case. I have his number. Okay, in real life, I have his number. Um, but in this dream, his number completely disappeared. I went through the call log, I went through the contact list in the dream, and his number just didn't appear. Um, so my feeling as to who is sending this, and I'm open to ideas as to who is sending this. So this is why I'm kind of like making this a read the reader type of video. You guys are pretty good at that too. Judging from the last one, I'm like, wow, you guys are good. Okay. Bless you, mommy. My mother just sneezed. It's a little jarring to have dreams like this about your masculine like 3 nights in a row. Now, I don't know who's sending this. It could be a number of people, okay? I'm going to tell you what the feelings are, okay? What my feelings are it could be either an ex, it could be a female connected to the ex, whether it's a family member or somebody that they are currently involved with. This can be coming from, because I know it's not coming from God, because I don't feel good about it. It's like if I accepted this as truth, there would be a peace within me. So this is definitely not coming from God. Okay, there was no gray overcast in the dream, because whoever sent this must have seen the video where I said that there was a gray overcast to the dream, and they kind of do it in such a way where it doesn't have that gray overcast, so it can seem to me like this is an organic dream. It's not. Okay, just there's so many factors about this. Now, in the dream, like I said, his number disappeared. In the dream, somebody, he was sitting at a separate table in this dream instead of sitting across the table from me where we were supposed to have dinner. This was a dream where he was supposed to meet my mom, but it was not just my mom. There was another unnamed lady in the dream. Both were wearing black. My mother was wearing black, and my other person, the other person that was a female, was in the dream. But it wasn't somebody that I know that's in my family. Okay, this was a sister. Or no, this was the sister-in-law of my ex-husband. Okay, looked vaguely like her. Okay, um, I don't see how she would be involved with this at all. I mean, once I divorce my husband, you divorce the family too. So it's like, there should be no like connection there. This is very, very odd. This is very weird. Um and like I said, he was at a separate table. This was supposed to be the meeting the parents type of dream, right? Um and he was in white. He was all in white, but he was not really dressed in the dream to meet the parents, right? He was in shorts and a white um, t-shirt. Both were white, the shirt and the shorts, and he had a hat on. But he had chosen to sit at the table of his friends instead of sitting across the table from me, and I didn't even see that the other two ladies in the dream had gone upstairs to the second level of the restaurant, okay? And I'm waiting for him to stop fucking around with his friends in this dream. And he's like carousing and acting the fool in the dream and everything. And there was this little Asian chick that had her bandana, was a black bandana, over his eyes, in his mouth. And she was like taking her foot in his back and kind of like pulling everything towards her, right? So that it's nice and tight. So this is what causes me to believe that this is somebody that wants to shut him up or make him unawares of things. Notice how my voice cracked? So let's get into the cards that I pulled. Now I really need your input in this, guys, because let me tell you something. Right now, I'm so close to the situation, I'm not really trusting what I'm getting. So I guess in time it'll all gel and reveal itself what it means, okay? But I got who. The first thing is I asked, why am I getting these dreams? Okay, I don't talk to my masculine at all. You know, something happened. I feel this has something to do with somebody. I'm getting the word witchcraft. Okay, now it's coming to me. Oh shit. Okay. Alrighty. I had spoken on this situation between me and my masculine. Asked Jesus, to intercede. I'm not getting into the specifics as to how I did that. I don't know who's watching. Um, all I know is that I've been having these dreams ever since I prayed on it. Okay, so there's some kind of negative entity that's behind this. That's really, really, really hard pressed. Now, I have my obvious, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Suspects. One of them being somebody that we both kicked to the curb a long fucking time ago, okay? Affectionately known as Piggly Poo. There could be her camp that's behind that. Her, including her camp. It could be anybody on her camp. Um, this could also be coming from an ex of mine. Okay, I don't feel it's my ex-husband because, like I said, once I divorced him, I divorced his family as well. And you guys remember the feeling that I had when we hugged for the last time. Okay, it wasn't a terrible breakup. It wasn't like one of these like divorces that are like really, really, really bad. It's like we had a final hug and everything. So, um, but I felt nothing but emptiness there with that hug. So you guys remember that story. So I don't feel it could be him. What I do feel that it could be is the gentleman that came in before the ex-husband. Okay, and I talked about him a couple of times here because he's one of the ones that kind of like spurred me on this path. here back in 2007. That's a long fucking time ago, okay? Um, and this is why, I need you guys to listen to the whole entire video. I know retention rates are not the best, but, you know, I need you guys to pay attention to everything because it could be very, very important. And I am asking for your input on this. Now, I'm also feeling that this can be, as I said, the person that came in before the ex-husband. Okay, now if you remember, there was the original person, okay, that kind of opened up the spirituality, okay. Um, Good, bad, and different. All of the shit came out like that, okay, when I met him. Um, then, because of what he did, the other guy came in, the ex-husband, the salve to the heart, SALVE, okay, salve to the heart. Um, then when his time was over, we got divorced, and I met my twin. Okay. Now I don't know definitely if it's him, but I have a suspicion it's him. Um, Something is going on here where the power of God is being shown in my DM's life. And even though I'm not seeing it, I'm suspecting it and feeling it, okay? Even though I don't see it on a very physical level, I'm going to tell you, I was shopping yesterday actually, and there's this supermarket that I shop at, and somebody there has a playlist that seems a little too what's the word I'm looking for? Insistent. Okay. All of the songs that were playing were songs that were connected to this other person. Okay. None of the songs were current songs that were um, connected to my DM, because we have very, very specific songs. Okay. Very specific. Okay. I know when it's coming from him. I feel it all over my body. But this energy was different. This was not coming from my DM. Okay. And remember, guys, I'm a red ray. So music is really my gauge here. And, it heals and it helps me. So, as for the cards here, this is the cards I pulled. And like I said, I want your input on this, okay? Because right now I'm very close to the situation. Very close to the situation. When you're very close to the situation, you're not seeing things objectively, okay? This is where we help each other. We've done this before, and you guys have helped me before, and I do need your input on this, okay? So, the cards that I pulled for this situation that I'm going through right now are as follows. When I asked, why am I having these dreams? Okay, first you want to know why. I got the King of Cups, okay? The thing is to remember that both gentlemen, both my DM and this other fella, both have their Cancer in their moon, right? They have their moon in Cancer, okay? Well, actually, no. Let me rephrase that. The other fella has his Cancer in his rising, but his moon is in Gemini, or is it his Venus is in Gemini, okay? And my DM's moon is in Cancer, okay? So I hope that helps, if it's supposed to help in any way, okay? His rising sign is Aquarius, okay? Now, the second card that I pulled for why is this happening, why am I getting these dreams, okay? And it's already starting to filter through what this is, okay? This has everything to do with my communication with God and how somebody is seeing the effects of my communication with God. Well, that's too fucking bad for you, isn't it? That's too fucking bad. We're supposed to communicate with God, okay? If you don't like what's happening, what you're witnessing, too bad. too bad. God is always more powerful than any little ritual that you can sling at anybody. Okay? Just know that for a fact. Um, Ace of Swords. So there's something that needs to be said. Okay? This third card that I pulled for why this is happening is the Page of Cups, which is the apology card. Okay? Now, I pulled three more cards for the why, and we're going to get into those. The Justice card came out. The Ace of Cups came out. And the Knight of Cups came out. Knight, as in, the knight, not nine, knight. Okay, because, if I'm saying it very, very fast, night can sound like nine. Now I got into who is sending this energy, this dream energy, okay? Because when I'm conscious, and, I've been saying a lot, protect your mind, you protect your soul in turn, right? I've been saying that a lot. It starts in the mind. Protect your mind, watch your thoughts and everything, monitor everything, and you watch your soul at the same time. So I feel like this person, because I'm so conscious of that, they wait till I go to sleep to send these dreams, which is a little bit of a punk ass bitch move, because it's like, you're waiting until I'm sleeping to send me this bullshit, because you know that I would cancel that shit right out and rebuke the hell out of it, in my waking life, okay? So that's why they wait till I'm going to sleep. Now, there's a number of people that could be sending you this. It could be anybody. And, whoever it is that's coming to your mind, even if you wouldn't first believe it, let me know, because I need to narrow this shit down, okay? I need to know who to direct these prayers to, okay? Now, the last three cards I had were in reference to who is the identity of the person that is sending these dreams to me, because I've had them for like the last 3 nights. And I got the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Emperor card. So this person has Aries in their chart, okay, with the Emperor card. All right, this person wants to be in charge, wants to be the big dog in the yard, okay? So this, I have already in my head a couple of people it could be, okay? Unfortunately, both female, okay? The person sending out the call for the help might be this, other fellow that I was talking about, but the help that he may be getting to do this may be coming from somebody with Aries in their chart. And I've said this before, that, I have nothing against Aries people. Let me tell you something. If you got no problems with an Aries, they are like the best people to be on your side. They're like the ride or dies. If you have a goal in life, they'll be like right there pumping you up. But then there are those of that sign that if they don't like you, if they decide they don't like you, they will try to make your life a living hell, okay? And that's why this came out with the Emperor, okay? This is somebody that, whether they're Aries or not, they want to be in charge. Now, there's somebody that I know that could be one of the culprits that does have Aries in her chart, the Piggly-Poo, okay? I forget if it's rising or moon, but it's definitely in there in the chart. And, the thing is that she might have sent this because she may have been watching these videos of mine and hearing me call her Piggly-Poo. Well, Piggly-Poo, Piggly-Poo, Piggly-Poo. If the shoe fucking fits, wear it. All I know is that the person that's sending this has an agenda. And this is where I need you guys to let me know who you think it is. And so that it can be narrowed down. You know what I mean? because we do have the Seven of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Emperor card here. Okay, so this is somebody that definitely has an agenda. Okay, so let me know what you think, guys. You know, um, you guys have helped me out before, uh, and yeah, no comment is going to be turned away because this is everybody's opinion. You know, it's like, even if it's like a quote unquote negative comment, they'll be, you know, it's like, this is what you feel, whatever, you know, whatever resonates with me though, that's what I'm taking in. Okay. Um, Thank you in advance for your help. Uh, and you know, this is actually good practice for you guys, you know, because I know that some of you want to start your own channels and everything. So this is actually like the best kind of practice that you can have, right? So, yeah, let me know what you think of this. What are your findings on this? And let's discuss this, because this is like 3 nights in a row having the same types of dreams. Basically talking shit about my masculine. Why? Because something is going on, something is happening, something that's going to improve him, and you don't like it because then you quote unquote lose control. I don't, you know, I have a couple of ideas who it might be and what the intentions are. So, that being said, let me know what you think it is. No answer is a wrong answer because this is what you're perceiving. And I love you guys, and I really do appreciate your help in advance. And I thank you. And I will be doing a reading later today. I just kind of had to shake off this energy, you know, so that I can be clear for you guys. So let me know. All right. Love you guys, and take care. God bless.